Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble! Get ready to rumble!
Pump up the jig, yo, pump it up, yo, pump it.
Folks, welcome back to TalkingSports.tv, right here at the Right Wing Sports Bar and Restaurant in the heart of downtown Toronto. And let me tell you something, you look out in this bar, you're not going to get to see it, but we can, and there's a real who's who of people here. We've got a gold medal winner here who's going to join us a little later. We've got Lawrence Morgenstern, who may be Canada's funniest comedian. He'll be up next with us. We've got all kinds of guests here, Nikki, and right now we've got handsome Howard Kamin, our extraordinary handicapper. He's a little goofy, a little different, isn't he?
He is. You know, last time we found out that he's pretty unpredictable, and you never know what he's going to say. So
You don't know what he's
you got
gonna
for
say.
us today, Howard?
I
Bring
am
it.
so excited to be here tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
He's just
I'll
a ball
tell
of
you why,
energy.
you know.
Look at that.
I absolutely love this atmosphere, you know. You see all these beautiful women all dressed in their sexy clothes, and it's amazing. You buy them a drink, how friendly they become to you. You buy them another drink, they become more friendly. You buy them another drink, they become more friendly. I am just so excited to be here tonight. And everybody listen up, because handsome Howard Kamin has some ideas tonight that's going to make you a lot of money.
Well,
So
I'll
you
tell
want to
you this.
listen up here tonight, guys.
That's why naughty Nikki drinks water around Howard.
And I'm afraid I had to have the beer.
And let me tell you something.
watch out for these two,
Let me
eh?
tell you something about Marty York. You know, as much as I hate the guy because he curses every single Toronto sports team, we did a show about 2 months ago when the Leafs were in about 7th, 8th place, going for a playoff spot. And on that show, Mr. Marvelous Marty York said, as of today, the Leafs are going to take a nosedive. They are going to take a nosedive. And nobody else could believe it. Nobody thought it was true.
Well, come on.
Marty,
It's the Leafs we're
what-
talking about. They don't know how to do
What type
anything
of
else.
sources do you have? Who told you that the Leafs would have a collapse like that that was unheard of? I just don't get
I've
it.
been in the business for 30 plus years. I never divulge sources. You should know that by now. I protect guys like you.
Well,
Gee whiz.
Anyone who's been in the business since 1967 knows
Oh,
what the
no,
Leafs
no.
are all about.
Nikki.
So, anyways, you know what? Hey, I love my Jays, but the Leafs, we had a divorce a couple of years ago, still haven't reconciled. I'm all about Vancouver these days. But let's bring it back to handsome Howard, and let's talk about baseball. Who are your picks? You want to make us some money? Tell us how we're going to do it.
well, first of all, when you're picking any type of sport, you got to look at teams with good value. I mean, you don't bet the favorite every time. You're not going to make money betting the favorites, right? You got to look for some teams with some value. You guys know what value is.
Yeah.
You know, being Jewish, I like value, so you got to look for value, okay? Now, my prediction for this year is as follows, and everybody listen up, okay? Because if you want to make money, you want to listen to handsome Howard Kamin, okay? First of all, in the American League East this year, the New York Yankees will once again repeat as much as I hate the Yankees, I
You
must
and me
say
both. Can't stand them.
they're still way too strong. Go with them, okay? In the Central, obviously you got to like the Tigers because of the acquisition of Prince Fielder.
And let me just cut you off. Aside from Fielder and Cabrera, who is probably the best hitter in the American League, if
And
not in baseball.
Verlander's probably the best
I was
starting
just going to
pitcher
say,
in the league, too.
well, their pitching is solid. I mean, I like the Tigers, but I'll let you continue because you are, after all, handsome Howard.
And the team that's going to win the American League West, and my prediction to win the World Series this year. Now, they change their name every year. One year they're the Anaheim Angels. Next year they're the Disney Angels. Next year they're the LA Angels.
Angels
Next
in
year
the
they're God's
outfield.
Angels.
Yeah.
So I don't know
They're
what
all
their
over the
first name
place.
is, but I like the Angels.
You like the
I
Angels?
like the Angels to actually win the World Series this year. And they are excellent value.
Why?
You're getting,
Why do you like them?
You're getting 7-1 odds on,
that is a great,
on the California Angels.
That's great.
pretty
But
good.
why do you like them?
You know me, I don't base it on a lot of logic.
Yeah.
Because
You like their uniform.
If I went over the last 20 years on everything that was logical for me and all the money I spent gambling, I'd probably be broke today. Logic never wins. It's gut instinct. what I
Makes
feel
sense.
in my gut.
All right, so what do you got for the National League? Who do you think's coming out of there?
In the National League, actually the team I really, really like is the Milwaukee Brewers.
Really? Even after losing Prince Fielder, you think they're still going to make it?
I love Ryan Braun. I think he's an incredible player.
He dodged that
I think the
suspension
experience
too,
the team at last year
Got
they had
lucky.
in the playoffs, I think they needed that, and I really like their chances. Now they're actually, folks, 25-1. 25-1
Wow.
to win the
That's
World
a good
Series
play.
this year.
It's a real good play.
An excellent, excellent, excellent play. Now, so my prediction for the World Series is California Angels, Milwaukee Brewers. Bank that, guys. Bank it. Go to the bank tomorrow and put the money down, and you will win. Okay? End of story. Okay? Now, there are obviously teams that I think are undervalued. There's a lot of people, sometimes they don't bet with what they really believe in. They bet based on the odds. I think this year the Boston Red Sox are going nowhere.
Bad play,
Nowhere.
bad play.
Nowhere. Actually, I think the Jays and the Rays are both going to finish ahead of the Red Sox. I know you don't like to hear that, Marty, but
Listen, I don't care.
I love to
just
hear that,
don't-
so please
I don't-
continue.
I just don't think it'll happen. But anyway,
Let's have a Jays
ladies
love-in
and gentlemen,
right
let me
here, eh?
explain. We're based in Toronto. These two are homers. And I'm sorry.
I'm not a homer. I say it the way it is, Marty.
Hey, you know
you're
what?
an anti-homer, so you just say it against the team because you don't like homers.
You know
I
what?
like
Even if
balance.
the team looks good.
I like balance.
Oh, no,
Team
you-
goes 16 innings today. They come back in the 9th inning. They win it in extras.
Naughty,
How can you not like that team?
Naughty.
I
How can
must
you not like that
Naughty.
team?
This is a lady who knows her baseball.
Howard,
I
sit
do.
down.
She
Don't
knows
get
her
crazy.
stuff.
You can't have her.
And she's
Naughty.
naughty. She's naughty. So.
Naughty.
I'm still a free agent,
Naughty.
guys.
Naughty.
Look at me.
Naughty. If I'm not mistaken, there are still 161 games left in the season.
And you know what?
Okay.
Most of those games you're going to go home very upset because the Jays are going to win. You're going to feel very, very upset because the Jays
I
are going
don't
to
really
win.
want to focus on a Canadian team, but tell me the truth. How many games do you think the Blue Jays are going to win this year?
Okay, here's my fearless prediction for the Blue Jays this year. And I was actually a gentleman who spoke up and gave Paul Beeston a lot of shit.
Okay,
I gave
Paul Beeston is
a
the
lot-
president of the Blue Jays, for those of you who don't know.
Okay, for not going out and signing any big free
Homer.
agents, okay? However, I do believe the Jays are good enough to win anywhere between 91 and 93 games this year.
It's a bold prediction, Howard, but I
Anywhere
hope to God it comes
between
true.
91
Love
and
to
90.
see it.
And
Love
Naughty
to
is
see
on
it.
my side.
Oh,
Naughty
you know
is
what?
on my
Hey,
side.
I'm an optimist, but I'm also a realist. And
If
you
you're
know,
a realist, you
they've
don't-
got that starting pitching that's still a little shaky. But you know what? If they just get a couple of guys coming
It's
up from the
momentum,
minors
baby.
who really
It's
pick it up,
momentum, baby.
that
When
team
you got that
doesn't expect to
momentum
win anything,
and you
they
believe
want
I
you
can't
can
even
win,
look at him. I
they
can't even
will
look
win.
at him anymore.
They
Listen,
will.
I have to look at you, Naughty, for obvious reasons. I can't look at
a
him.
little easier
Listen,
on the eyes than Hanson Howard.
I'll
No
agree
offense.
with you on that. Listen, 91 games for the Toronto Blues. This is a fourth-place team at best. Only
Marty.
because of the division they're in.
And you know what? The more people that say that, the more motivated they are to prove you wrong.
Oh, yeah, like
So,
they
you know
care
what?
about
We're going to
us.
thank Howard for his time and move along. But
Yep.
Howard, thanks
Are
for
we
bringing
cutting
on
them
your
off?
energy.
Okay,
I
Howard.
appreciate
Thank you
that.
very Naughty,
for
always a
coming by.
pleasure.
Always
Marty,
a
always
pleasure.
a pleasure.
Howard,
More pleasure than I can
Nice
even
seeing you.
describe.
oh, and we'll be right back after this. It's the beer, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry. And it's a
Gotta
dose
be.
of Howard, too. Sorry.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!